Once upon a time, weasels were not considered a mainstream food resource. They are often considered pests and a threat to farms. However, with the development of science and technology and awareness of their value, this perspective has changed. People are starting to realize that, from soft fur to delicious meat, mink can provide many economic and nutritional benefits. This aroused interest in raising and caring for mink to get the most out of their products. The first step in establishing a successful mink farm is choosing the right mink breed. As a farm operator, you will have to make a mature decision about your goals. Do you want to focus on producing premium fur or delicious meat, or both? After choosing the right ferret breed, the next important step is breeding. This is truly a highly technical process that requires careful care and supervision to ensure the healthy growth of the ferrets. During this period, managing the genetic quality and reproductive health of mink becomes extremely important. Farms often apply advanced breeding methods such as artificial insemination or genetic selection to create generations of mink with desired characteristics. Artificial insemination is a common method in which eggs are collected from female ferrets and then fertilized with sperm collected from male ferrets. This process requires high precision and technique to ensure successful fertilization. Designing and maintaining a ferret enclosure requires care and an understanding of their basic needs. The cage needs to be large enough so the ferret can move freely without hindrance. Large enough space also helps reduce stress and improve their health. The coop needs to be maintained dry and clean to prevent the growth of disease-causing bacteria and mold. An effective drainage system is essential. Ferrets need private space to rest without being disturbed. Make sure the cage has areas where they can get away from attention if needed. Make sure the cage can control temperature and humidity so the ferrets don't have to endure extreme climate conditions. A ventilation and air conditioning system may be necessary. Ferrets need light to maintain their circadian cycle. Providing sufficient natural or artificial light is important to ensure their health and reproductive performance. Hygiene is an integral part of maintaining an ideal living environment for ferrets. Below are some important measures to take to ensure hygiene in the barn. Plan to clean the coop regularly, removing manure and other waste materials. This helps prevent the growth of bacteria and parasites, while also controlling odors. Ensure that food and water are provided in appropriate bowls or containment systems, and that they are renewed periodically to prevent contamination. Use bedding materials such as sand, hay, or straw for absorption moisture and aids in the cleaning process. Make sure that the lining material is renewed periodically. The health of ferrets needs to be closely monitored. Performing routine checkups and vaccinations is extremely important to prevent the spread of disease. Any unusual manifestations in the ferret's behavior or health need to be observed and treated promptly to avoid health problems from becoming more serious. Mink, a carnivore, require a protein-rich diet to maintain health. Their daily food usually includes meat, fish, and other protein sources. Some farms also add vitamins and minerals to their food to ensure the minks receive adequate nutrition. This not only strengthens the immune system and aids in reproduction, but also keeps the ferret's fur soft and shiny. Diet management is also important. It is extremely important to consider daily food intake based on your ferret's age, size, activity level, and health to avoid malnutrition or obesity. Besides, drinking water is also indispensable in the ferret's diet. Fresh water is needed to maintain hydration and support other important body functions. Determining when to harvest depends on the purpose of raising. It can be to collect fur or collect meat. This decision is usually based on the age, size, and quality of the fur or mink meat. Harvesting must be carried out by skilled and experienced people to ensure that the mink is handled effectively. Mink meat processing requires meticulousness and complexity, starting from the preliminary processing stage right after harvest. At this stage, mink meat is carefully cleaned, removing skin and inedible parts, ensuring that the meat is not damaged during processing. The meat is cut and graded into portions or pieces based on size, meat type, and fat level to meet specific market and customer needs. Mink meat can then undergo other processing processes such as marinating, vacuum sealing, or pre-processing. Each step is performed with the ultimate goal of enhancing flavor and extending the shelf life of the product. Ensuring proper storage is important to help protect food quality and safety, especially in the competitive environment of the food industry. After the processing process ends, mink meat is carefully packaged. Necessary information such as origin, production date, expiration date, and storage instructions on product labels help consumers easily identify and choose products. The consumer market for mink meat is very diverse, from fresh meat, frozen meat to processed products such as sausages, smoked meat, or chilled meat. These products are often sold at high-end restaurants, specialized food stores, or even exported to international markets. Market acceptance and preference for mink meat depends on product quality and strict compliance with hygiene and food safety regulations. Next, the mink's fur is meticulously graded based on length, color, and overall quality. This process ensures that only the highest quality fur is selected for use in the production process. For specific market requirements, mink fur can be dyed. Dyeing must be done carefully so as not to damage the quality of the hair and ensure the color is long-lasting and stable.